Well, this was a very, very good focus sessions. In terms of attendance, I followed a bit and I noticed that we had a good steady 700 people connected, which is not bad. At the beginning, Elaine, you and I, we insisted on the interactivity, and I think we saw quite a number of questions. I hope that if not all, we managed to answer or to tackle most of them. And this went very smoothly, I feel, during the presentation. Just to sum up, so today we started with Audreyne, who covered the main paths and upcoming milestones. And just to recall, central bank testing is now completed, and the shift, the focus has now shifted fully to the readiness for the go live on the 16th of June again. The software will be frozen, and as explained, we may still bring a few fixes in the software, but that will be very limited in the coming weeks. Community testing is progressing well. If you still have to increase your coverage, there is still time, but not much. In principle, you still have 4 weeks until the 22nd of April. Then we moved to testing, and Bobby and Bamini gave us quite a detailed update on the various ECMS functional domains, and also on the testing campaigns. I will not recall everything, but we had open market operations, multi-pooling, econs 2, the live timing that starts on the 7th of April as well. So that was quite detailed information, but useful. One specific point, Bamini reminded us on the need to complete the fundamental test cases. This is actually now that this needs to be completed. The information that you will provide the national central banks will be processed and delivered in a consolidated manner to the MIB early April. Another important point, there was one slide with a link to the key documents of testing. So don't hesitate, go on the website and you will find those links quite easily. Then we move to, I guess one of the most important topics now has become migration. So Anna started with the production. Now we start with testing. So on testing, we explained the organization and the testing of the coming migration test, so MT13. It starts on the 31st of March, so in 10 days. As explained, we also have an option to activate another test, MT14, early May, but we are at the conjuncture hopeful that we don't need that, so we have a slot, and after MT13, we will see whether we activate it or not. And then a lot of time spent on production. So we are now 1 week ahead of the end of the phase 2 of the pre-migration. This boils down to securing your connectivity, completing the user setup, and verifying that the data is correct. And then Anna covered actually the last 2 steps of the now famous 7 steps for the migration. These steps cover the last 2 weeks before the migration weekend and then the migration weekend. I felt sometimes, Anna, this was a bit a crunch course, but this is fine. I will not repeat everything, but all the slides are available again. And of course, if you need more information, you can also reach out to your service desk to get some help there. And then to conclude, again, we are well on track for the delivery, so we are very confident that the coming 2.5 months will be good and will lead us to a smooth launch of ECMS. I say we because it's not only the Eurosystem, it's also you. Again, on the Eurosystem side, focus on migration and readiness for operations. On your side, still for a few weeks, readiness for testing. And really to conclude now, a big thank to Audreyne, Bamini, Anna, and of course Bobby for their interventions. That was really good. Thank you for that. And also, Eileen, there is no such event without a good backstage team. So thank you again. We changed the technology, but it went very smoothly. So that's a good outcome. And to everyone attending today, thanks a lot for your participation. I hope that you found this session useful. And I hope that it helps you preparing well for the launch of ECMS again in 2.5 months now. I'm left now with wishing you a good day and a good weekend. The weather forecast here in Frankfurt is not bad, and I hope it's the same for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.